All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I got something very interesting right over here. I got, look at this, it's a generic pouch. I got a pretty cool one. I got a Lee Williams Donk. This is a pretty interesting custom knife. It's a titanium frame lock. It has some pretty slick holes. Even if I'm not like a super fan of holes in the handle, I think it's yeah, it's safe to say that yeah, it's pretty slick indeed. I like to see actually the whole blade through the holes. It gives a nice underlayer of awesomeness. I think so. That's pretty cool. It's not a huge knife. Let's check instantly the size. So we got what is this 9 centimeter for the blade, but we get around like 8.5 for the cutting edge, and it's gonna be like 11, a little bit over 11 for the handle, and overall 20 centimeters for this knife. We got a couple here. I want to show you just for a size comparison because these are pretty cool designs from Dmitry Sinkovich, Mini Cannabis, and Coordinal, made by Shirogorov, and you can see a couple of pretty different sizes right over here. Another couple got full-size Quantum and Mini Quantum right over there. So right in between these two, actually, yeah, I would say pretty much actually the same size as a Mini Quantum. Look at that. And a couple more obvious ones. Oops. I got the right over there, small Sevenza 21 and large 21, and in this case, yes, the Donk is just right in between those two. So interesting, definitely interesting frame lock from Lee Williams. There's a fine texturing going on, really subtle in this, under this, it seems like to be zero blasted by someone. I'm not sure, but you get to see some very well contoured handles, blue hardware only for the body, just a regular pivot screw going on over here. Simple construction, dual couple standoffs, blue anodize. You get hidden hardware, tip up only. Nicely. Look at that contouring on that clip. That's pretty cool. Hidden hardware, 2 screws right under that. So this much is going to be sticking out from your pocket. You have this amazing milled out lock bar, the kind you see of course like in the kickstop, for example, 110 KS. Lovely detail indeed. There is no actual chamfers on the inside nor any weight reduction lightning pockets, but it's pretty alright. I mean, the weight is not like let's check the weight actually. It's not like too crazy. It has some good weight to it, so it doesn't feel too bad. You get 3.5 ounces, so yeah, that's pretty nice. It's well contoured. That's definitely something I love. Like in this area here, you see, it's not flat, so nicely done. Of course, the main attraction of this piece is going to be the kickstop flipper tab, which is a nice invention, I would say. It's pretty sleek. So it works like that. So you see it's a hidden, like disappearing flipper tab because it's just detached from the blade. So you get it like an independent piece that is just coupled right at this point, of course, and then it just hides like along the profile of the blade, so of the handle. Pretty cool. It eliminates like this protruding flipper tab on that side, so it sticks out right there, obviously, and it's a very cool invention. I love it. In this case, of course, you have the shape. It's like hinting you at a more like light switch operated deployment method for this. Beautifully done, actually. I think this is RWL 34 blade, or no, actually this is CTS XHP, sorry. And it's a beautiful way to elegantly hide the flipper tab in the deployed position. That's really, really neat. I mean, you kind of lose the finger guard, probably, I don't know, in a more reverse grip kind of thing, but still, it retains like the slickness of the lines when this thing is open. So it's very, very clever. Nicely done. And when the flipper tab just lines up like that with the handle, it would have been amazing to get a little bit more jimping right over here, but it's fine. I mean, it's just like a wish. Because the blade is a hand rub satin finish for this blade with Lee Williams engraved on this side, nothing on the clip side. Beautiful swedge done, actually. No jimping. I mean, just a little bit here on the flipper tab, but it's useless. Right there, the swedge just reaches the tip of the blade. You get like maybe 30%, something, maybe 40% of the belly, and then it's just all straight up to the lack of finger choil or sharpening choil right there. So it's going to be a little bit tricky to sharpen it like to the end in a in a clean way. So just pay attention right there, but it's not going to be like too crazy. Let me check actually the stock thickness on this one. 3.12 millimeters. It's nice and slicely. 0.6 on like right behind the edge, so not too bad. I believe this is like, feels kind of like a shallow hollow. Actually, it feels like hollow, and nice flats right there. So pretty cool slicing capabilities for sure for this blade. It's very, very nice. It's running on bearings, and it has a very sweet action, super snappy in the deployment, like really fast, very, very fast. There's no drop shot action, but just a little nudge is gonna do the trick. The snappiness is very good, and the controlled glide shot also makes for a fantastic action for this piece. It's really, really cool. I'm not sure like about really the holes and the maybe lack of jimping, but everything else, I mean, it feels pretty good. There's a little bit of a hot spot coming from the clip because it just sweeps up a little bit too much, so if you squeeze a lot, it kind of digs into this spot in my hand, but everything else just feels pretty solid in the hand, like not really any bending or clunking. It's very well put together. There is no lock face insert, and there is no over travel lock bar stabilizer, so just be mindful of that. But I mean, beside that, these bearings are very, very smooth. I am impressed. And the sound also, when you open it up, it's snappy, high-pitched, beautiful when closing. It's very good. Prefer when closing than when opening. But anyway, they're both pretty cool. So overall, it's a great knife. Very, very snappy, nice action, pretty sleek, and with a cool kickstop. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.